Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show here. Today is Friday, June 5th, 2020. Today I'm going to do a remake of my 13-year anniversary on There'll be two videos out today, the one I'm doing right now and my actual eBay video, which I put up every Friday night. You may remember that last Sunday I put up a video talking about my 13-year anniversary. It was a beautiful, gorgeous Sunday, unlike today where it's cloudy and rainy as usual. The video, I thought, covered a lot of good points. However, sad to say, my stalker managed to get it mass flagged and he knocked it down for a privacy violation. I myself do not see any privacy violation. Over the years he's done a lot worse in mentioning my name, my full name, where I live, and all kinds of things like that. Not only that, but during the week he actually made a fake Anchor account using my identity, my business name, as his Anchor account. I am eBay seller Hubcap Joe's, and he had the audacity to make an account under my name, which of course has been reported and has been taken down, and there's nothing he can do about it. So here I am out here for a second time to discuss my 13-year anniversary on YouTube. So let's get started. I think I'm going to use a few clips from the original video in here, but a lot of it I'm going to ad-lib right now because I have no notes, nothing. It's just myself and the camera and the rain. So let's get right into it. I started my channel back in 2007 on a whim, and back then I was basically planning to do only New York City videos. I was using a cheap digital camera to film my videos, not the professional one I'm using right now, which may or may not have been given to me as a gift. Okay, it was given to me as a gift. Back then I was using a cheap digital camera, and even my early eBay and PayPal videos, I was using this cheap digital camera. I would just turn it on, record the video, and upload it directly to YouTube with no editing whatsoever. How it all came about was my first few videos, as I said, were of New York City, but I was sick of seeing the way PayPal was treating many eBay sellers. Now back then in 2007 I didn't take PayPal because we weren't required to. Plus, PayPal was engaging in a lot of practices that I found to be fishy. And that was even before I coined the term fishy. But anyway, I made a video telling sellers why I felt they should not take PayPal. I was surprised to see how many views it got. It did very well. Also, simultaneously, I was experiencing issues on eBay. During the period approximately 2007 to 2012 or so, I consider those the dark days of eBay, because those were the days when eBay was actively doing things to hurt sellers. I'm not ashamed to come out here and tell you that, but I am saddened that I have to tell you that. So I would make a lot of vociferous videos where I would call out eBay for engaging in practices that would hurt sellers. And that is just not right, and I'm not going to allow it. So that started out really good. I was getting a lot of hits on my eBay videos, and a lot of people would write to me and ask me how to do certain things, how to end a listing early or whatever. And they'd ask me to do tutorials and what I thought of this. So I was putting out videos with no set schedule. Whenever I felt like doing an eBay video, I would do one. I was doing most of them from work at the time, behind my desk. At the time, I thought it prudent not to reveal my eBay name because you hear stories about stalkers and bad people that will do things to you. So I said, you know, I don't see any reason for me to reveal my identity. I was Joe from the Crazy New York Driver Show, and that was it. And everything continued fine over the years until the year 2012. In the year 2012, a person using the name eBay as a joke came onto my videos and at first thought I was a kindred spirit because he had been kicked off eBay for violating their policies, of course. And although I was still selling and he knew I was still selling on eBay, he thought he was going to team up with me and work with me. And that was just not the case. He was promoting something called eBay Stealth. He would come out wearing a mask with the words eBay Stealth right on top here. I still have those videos, and Matt has a lot of them, and we have the pictures to back this up, and we have the transcripts from Rob Wolchek himself. But we'll get to that later. But anyway, he was promoting something called eBay Stealth, where he could sign on to eBay using a doctored or forged IP address and get back on the site even though he'd been banned. He was trying to sell these fake fraud accounts for $25 each, which I felt was wrong, but as long as it didn't concern me, you know, I didn't want any part of it. At the time, I had a friend, Peter, who was very big on YouTube and in eBay, and Peter was pushing me to take action against this guy. And basically I said, Pete, I said, what he's doing is wrong. I said, but I'm not going to get involved in it. It's just not my, it's not my business. I have bigger things to do. I'm worried about me. I ain't worried about what this guy is doing. And had the guy kept away from me and kept out of my business, I swear to you, I would never have reported him. However, he started using my good name, telling people that he was working with me and I was condoning his actions selling these fake accounts. I heard this from many people, including the KLOV network, which is a group of arcade people in Michigan. They sent me links to their website, and their website is still up today. You can view that and many other websites. There's another one. What the heck is the name of it now? I can't think of the name of it. It talks about trolling. It'll come to me somewhere during the video, and I'll remind you guys then. But anyway, I did check these websites to find out who this character was, and there was substantial information about him, and I realized he was in fact a dangerous person. So I had to make a video renouncing him and telling my subscribers that I had nothing to do with him. He is his own person, and I'm my own person. I want no part of him. Well, that set him off. He then came after me, and that's what started the whole mess, because he was making these fake accounts to bid on my items or do a buy it now with no intention of paying. He would then call eBay and actually record the call in an effort to get my account hurt. Now back then, although we knew his name and where he lived, I myself did not know what he looked like. I had no idea. He thought he was invincible and that he could get away with this stuff because he would come out every week or several times a week wearing a mask and making threats to my eBay account. He would even post videos to his channel showing him buying my items and calling eBay in order to hurt my account, and he would upload them in order to say something like, "Look, Joe, what I can do to you, and you can't do a thing about it." He thought I couldn't do a thing about it. Not only did I contact eBay Trust and Safety and become ingratiated with them because I took all the files I had and I drove down to Philly at my own time and expense and showed them everything. And I actually launched that investigation, which I never would have done had he not attacked my eBay account. But in addition, through some friends, and heck, I'm not going to claim all the credit here because I have friends helping me, it's true. Through some friends in Michigan, I was able to get investigative reporter Rob Wolchek to actually take the case and do not one, but 2 investigative reports on this person called eBay is a Joke. In the first report, Rob Wolchek did unbelievable work, unbelievable research, him and his legal team, to show how this person, eBay is a Joke, was not only harassing myself, but had been harassing other people going back at least 10 years. When they add the news clip, Wolchek said hundreds of people called in saying they had been victims of this same person. It was mind-blowing. Naturally, Rob Wolchek and his crew set up outside a movie theater where this person, eBay is a Joke, was inside all alone watching a video in the middle of the day. He came out of the movie studio, or the movie house, wearing flip-flops and no socks in the middle of the day, dressed like a ragamuffin, and Rob Wolchek goes up and puts the mic right in the guy's face and says, "Could you tell me a little bit more about your eBay is a Joke website?" And eBay is a Joke said, "What are you talking about? Who are you talking about?" It was weird. I mean, it was really uncomfortable to see this guy trying to get away from Rob Wolchek. And you know Rob is an investigative reporter for the Hall of Shame segment on WJBK, and that's what he does. He's used to going after scammers and the worst of the worst, and he's relentless. All right? So anyway, the stalker, of course, refused to give any kind of interview and jumped into his pickup truck and headed out. Immediately, what do you think he does? He goes to the Wayne County court building and files a fake PPO order against me, claiming that he is afraid of me, that I had threatened to kill him. That's not true. I've never spoken directly to the guy ever once. I have never called him, nor have I ever emailed him, ever once in my life. I don't want any part of the guy. Yet, he directly emailed me last week to send me a link of the fake Anchor account he made about me. That shows intent. Anyway, he filed a fake PPO order saying that I threatened to kill him and he's in fear of his safety. And apparently Michigan rubber stamps every fake PPO order, even if the person, like myself, is 1,000 miles away on the East Coast. So that's what happened. So I got a lawyer, I fought the case, and of course I won. Here is where eBay is a Joke once again showed his stupidity. It's one thing to file a fake PPO order. I think that is actually a criminal offense. But he actually bragged about it on camera. We have the video, and he said something to the effect, "Well, tomorrow's my big day in court. What color tie do you think I should wear? I wasn't going to wear a tie, but I'm going to wear a tie to actually show myself in a good light, or attempt to anyway." That shows he thought the whole proceeding was a big joke. Rob Wolchek didn't think it was very funny, because Rob Wolchek knew ahead of time he was going to appear and was there with his crew to get a statement from eBay is a Joke once again. These videos still are up on YouTube. There'll be links in the description box below. Part 1 is Rob's first story, where eBay is a Joke attacked my eBay account, and Part 2 is where eBay is a Joke filed the fake PPO order against me. You must watch these videos if you've never seen them, because it's going to boggle your mind. These are true, undeniable stories. After that, after those news segments, eBay is a Joke started attacking not only Rob Wolchek, the reporter, but the lady judge who heard the case. We have screenshots of his abuse of those people, and we have videos to back them up. He even claimed the judge was corrupt and made a video stating so. What he did to Rob Wolchek was so over the top that reporter Rob Wolchek himself had to go and get a legitimate PPO order against eBay as a joke. eBay as a joke was made to surrender his loaded handgun because, yes, he does own a loaded handgun. As soon as he got his handgun back, what do you think he does? He once again calls eBay to complain about me, and in a recorded call which he himself uploaded to YouTube, he brags about carrying a gun everywhere he goes because of me. I'm no threat. I live 1,000 miles away. This man is sick. He's actually sick in the head. I'm not kidding you guys. He knows absolutely no bounds. He has done so many things to myself and others over the years that I just don't have the time to tell you. I just physically don't. And I actually don't want to anyway, because I have a few other things I want to discuss regarding the 13-year anniversary. So yeah, he is still making videos on YouTube to this day and on other platforms as well. I told you what he tried to do to me on Anchor the other day. In case I didn't mention it, and I don't think I did, eBay sent him a cease and desist letter saying he is not allowed to use their services in any way as a buyer or a seller. However, eBay as a joke continues to make eBay accounts to this day, and I have screenshots as recently as a couple of weeks ago. Why eBay is not prosecuting him, I honestly do not know. But I have been in contact with them. They know exactly what's going on, but I am not in charge of their legal department, nor can I speak for them. All I can say is they're well aware of the situation, and I will continue to keep them updated as necessary. eBay as a joke is also banned from using PayPal, which is another reason why he hates it so much. But he created his own problem, guys. Can't blame anybody but himself. But now let's move on to some of the positive things about my 13-year anniversary here on YouTube. I met a lot of good people. I look forward to your comments every week. Some of you guys have been commenting on every video, and I love you guys for doing it. One of my most vociferous commenters is Dennis Copper. Dennis, you are the kind of person that every YouTuber wishes that he had as a commenter, because no matter what eBay topic I bring up, you always engage in it, whether you agree with me or whether you disagree with me. And guys, when I bring up an eBay topic, let's just say we're talking about returns or cancellations, and if you don't agree with me, that is your right, okay? You don't have to agree with me. You are free to comment anything you want regarding eBay, PayPal, etc. I never remove or block comments unless it's a personal attack on me. Like, for instance, somebody said last week, Joe, I don't agree with the fact that you didn't give the guy a refund on those hubcaps, because had you given him a refund, he would have been a repeat customer in the future. And I thought about that, and his idea is exactly the reason why I did not give the refund. What had happened was I sold some hubs to a car dealer. As is, cheaply, no returns. And it clearly said no returns. This car dealer, who's supposed to know what he's doing, not only changed the quantity manually from 1 to 2, he bought them, got them, and then he wants to return them even though it clearly says no returns. I said, no, buddy, I'm not taking them back. You should have read, you should have done due diligence. You're a car dealer. You should know better. And even after I denied the return, he contacted me through eBay saying, why can't I return them when it clearly says all sales final? So to go back to what my commenter Jason Neal said, that if I had given him the money back, he might have then been a return customer. I don't want him as a return customer because he didn't read the listing the first time. Do you think in the future he's going to be any more diligent about reading my listings and my terms? I don't think so. So in this case, I feel I did the right thing. But I'm casting no shade on Mr. Jason Neal or anybody who disagrees with me. That's your right, and I'm glad to have you come out here and give your opinion. The only time I'll remove a comment or block you is if you personally attack me in some way. I mean, a real nasty attack. Or if I feel that being associated with you in some way could hurt me because of previous actions you engaged in or actions you're currently engaging in. I mean, it's rare for me to block anybody. So yeah, that's basically it. I come out here every Friday and I make these videos to help you guys try and be successful on eBay. All right? I have never asked you guys for any money, and I never will. I make my own money. I don't ask people to give me money. That's not how I roll. That's why to this date in 2020, I have never offered merchandise for sale on my channel. Although I really want to, I honestly do, and I think it would be successful. I still feel funny about doing it. It's just one of those things, one of those quirks about me. Let me stop for a minute now and take a drink from the ceremonial Fox News Cup O' Life. This is the ceremonial Fox News Cup O' Life. Happy is he who drinks from it. Oh yeah, very good. As I was saying, I don't ask you guys for any money. My biggest reward is when I get comments from you guys that say something like, Joe, I have learned so much from your channel over the years. You have given me better information than eBay itself. Or even better is when I attend the yearly events in Las Vegas at eBay Open, and people I've never met before come up to me and say, Joe, I know you. You're a crazy New York driver. You make the eBay videos. You have been so helpful to me. I want to tell you, I am so thankful for your videos. That right there is what makes it all worthwhile. So, weighing everything I've just told you over the last 13 years, the positive, all the good people, against the negative, one single stalker, named eBay as a joke, who has attacked me relentlessly for over 8 years. Would I do it again? Oh, hell yeah. I am a New Yorker through and through, and this is the way we are. We don't back down, okay? We do what we have to do, and we stand up for those that need to be stood up for. I have had a lot of friends of mine, Jason, Keith, and a few others, who have also been relentlessly attacked. And I was always there for them, as they would be for me, because that's what friends are. Friends to me have always been very, very important. 10 out of 10. Whether it be somebody in person that I'm friends with, or somebody I'm friends with online. I've had the pleasure of speaking to a lot of you people in person, some on the phone only. But those are important friendships to me, all right? So the last 13 years on YouTube, I would have to say, were well worth it, all right? The good always outweighs the bad. So I'm going to bring this video to a close now. I'm going to go inside and start editing this because I also have a video to put up tonight. And I want to try and get everything done today because it's a nasty rainy day. It's just a shame that the video I made, we finally had a sunny day on Sunday, last Sunday. It was gorgeous. You saw the video, but I had to take that one down. Or they took it down for me actually. But I did not get a strike, which is why I'm reposting this video. I think I still may use some clips from that one. Not sure what I'm going to use yet. I'll have to go back and check it out. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. My channel is 13 years old. Oh, a couple of last things. I'm planning on going live again in the near future. I'm not sure if I'm going to advertise it ahead of time or whether I'm just going to spur of the moment go live on my own. You know, I've seen other people going live, and I think that if I go live, I could get a decent amount of people in the studio to talk about eBay, whatever you want to talk about, and that would be great. So hit that notification bell below, all right? Smash the crap out of it so you'll know when I'm going to go live. You never know when it will be, okay? Thanks for watching. Rock on and peace. And as always, don't be bitchy!